I'm always trying to make my time with something to do. The only thing I hate is sleeping. I don't know how I can sleep. I want someone to teach me.
How to sleep more or how to sleep less?
How to sleep. I know how to get the usual sleep program, like to put my head on pillow and go ahead. But no, I don't. When I put my head on pillow, I'm like starting fighting. I'm fighting with my pillow without no reason. I want to sleep, I can't, I don't know. And one of my friends advised me to bring a new pillow. By living alone, from when I started to live alone, it's since I was 14 years old. Like really young. Now 28, 29 years old, so almost.
14?
Since I was 14, yes.
When you were 14, you moved out?
I moved out of my family until this moment. I'm not living with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Life was, that time when I was in Syria, it was so hard. You know, we were, especially males, like especially men. They grow up, reach the 14, they have to work to feed their families. Like we take the responsibility in really early age. So it's so difficult. Like, we were working like really hard work, carrying stuff and taking stuff to somewhere from one magazine to another magazine on our back. There were no transportation in my country at that time. I mean, I'm telling you this in 2002, 2003. It was that time. It was like really nothing so impressive to use, especially in our area, like in our culture, at my place. Our country is like before, like I'm telling you that time on 2004, it was so peaceful. Me, like a child, 14 years old, I was going home at 4 o'clock a.m. After midnight, 3 o'clock midnight, say between rivers, like between Catholic churches and mosques and those deaf peoples. Easy, safe, peace. You smell the air of God. You don't smell like this is dangerous. There was no danger. There was smell peaceful.
When was the happiest time for you?
Long ago. I'm telling you this when I was a kid, like not anymore. I know that it was like poor life a little bit. It wasn't so helpful, I can say. But yeah, at the same time, when you remember that quiet moments when you and all of your family on one table, actually not one table, I can say we were like on the ground. We don't eat on table. We put our food on the ground and we all circle all around. And of course, no one started until the father say what we can say it, Bismillah, which is it's calling the name of the God, and thanks him for helping us to get this food for today, and everything will be fine until tomorrow. Like we pray, like for food, pray. We can say it as everyone is. I think you might have seen this on TV, like Amen, and when they pray for the food. Because, when I eat the meat, for example, I thank the meat because of being a reason for making me alive, like for keeping me alive. It's one of the reasons that I am strong. It's one of the reasons that gives me power. You have to thank everything around you, You cannot, I'm alive and just doing whatever I do and just, let's say, fuck everything. No, you can't do that. You have to be thankful for everything for your clothes, for your food, for your drink. You have to be thankful for everyone around you. Even the people that they hate you. It's okay if they hate you. If they hate you, hate them, but you cannot be so rude,
Who do you miss the most?
I miss my mom.
She's in Turkey with
my father. I miss my mom and my dad, of course. My dad, he's so funny. And my dad is like my friend, I don't call him dad. Like, the connection between me and my dad, like, he is even taking my advice before doing anything. Like, I should have tell him, Dad, what do you think about this? No, he say, oh, son, what do you think about this? Helping people, it's one of the best thing I am in love to do for helping. I mean, look, I have been through a lot of situations, okay? And I have been alone for a long time. No one support me. No one, except I can say one or two persons.
You mean after leaving Syria?
After leaving Syria, yes. So I know like those people are alone and they don't have anyone to catch their hands and to carry them and to show them the way, the beginning of their way. You know, they feel like they are so strange, they're scared, they just want to leave, you know. Come on. I'm trying my best to show them that the life is much more easier too, from what they're expecting from, you know. It's just not everything like what is in their mind. I am trying to change their mind to feel more positive.
What was your hardest moment?
A lot. Situations. For staying alone, no one support you. This is the hardest thing that you can even think about it. For not having any support around you. This is the more hard situation that you can be in through. Same with me. Like when we come here, we find absolutely new things. No one knows what's going on. I couldn't recognize anything. I don't know the alphabet. I don't know how to read. Even it's in English. I cannot write. So I cannot read. Sorry. But yeah.
So was it the language?
Everything. You started in, you know, you step in a new country, new culture, new language, new people, different mentalities, you know. It's just so hard.
I'm happy that you found your way, because I remember when you came back from Germany and I saw on the door, you looked tired.
I was like a doggy looking for a home.
Yeah.
By the way, I was sleeping on the street on that time.
For a few days?
For a few days, because I couldn't find any place to go.
Was this the hardest time in Bulgaria?
Yeah, at that moment I felt it was, from the beginning of my journey, it was that moment. But it's fine, I figured it out. All passed by. Fight, baby, fight. Don't stay. Like when you will stop in your place, some scratching around. Yes, when you stay alone, you start to lose how they say, when you lose the motivation of doing anything, and then you stay and you give up, and then you will just broke down. But when you start to stand up on your feet and start to fight and look and search and talk and do whatever you want, no one is judging you.
In this moment when you had this period of time searching for a place to stay,
of course.
What was the most challenging?
Finding a place, of course. And as I say, because of the difference between the countries, I'm refugees, I'm Syrian, so on. That was the hard thing. That was the most challenging, to find a place. Because, you know, if you find a place, you are king. Well, I made my kingdom, so.